Hello friends, today I will teach you how to make mixed pan-fried gravy noodles. The way I make it is really very easy, and believe me, this homemade authentic Kolkata style pan-fried noodles replicates exactly as served in the Chinese restaurants and is simply mouth-watering. I will make this in the Cantonese style. In this style, the vegetables are often served in two different ways: the brown sauce, which is flavored with oyster sauce, or the white sauce of cooking style, which I'm going to share with you today, which I feel gives the best flavors for the gravy noodles. The super luscious gravy, as you can see, is not dark brown in color but is on the whiter side. So let us quickly get started. The ingredients are 1 bowl of fresh bok choy chopped, half a cup of red bell peppers cut into cubes. Please don't use green bell peppers because this will change the taste. 1 cup of zucchini cut into cubes, half a cup of broccoli florets, half a cup of carrots cut into cubes, 1 bowl of mushrooms, half of onion sliced, 2 tablespoons of garlic chopped, and half a tablespoon of ginger. I'm using today the dark soy sauce. You can also use the light soy sauce if you want to. 2 cans of chicken broth, salt, half pound of shrimp marinated in half a tablespoon of soy sauce, 1 pound of boneless chicken breast cut into small cubes and marinated in half teaspoon of soy sauce, 2 packets of egg Hakka noodles, which serves 4, 2 eggs, 3 tablespoons of cornstarch or corn flour mixed into the water and made into a slurry, white oil for cooking. So first thing first, preparing the noodles. In hot boiling water, I'm adding 1 tablespoon of salt and then the noodles. And I'm going to cook it for approximately 5 minutes in high flame, or you can also follow the instructions in the packet. Thereafter, I'm straining off the excess water from the noodles and run it through cold water. You can also add oil to the noodles and keep it aside. Now, to make the crispy noodles, in a pan, I'm adding 6 tablespoons of oil, and once the oil is hot enough, I'm adding 1 portion of the noodles, as you can see in the video, and I will be frying this noodles on each side for approximately 5 minutes on high flame until it turns golden brown and is crispy. Once the noodles becomes really crispy, I'm going to put it aside in a serving plate. So now it's time to make the gravy. In a stock pot, I'm going to add 6 tablespoons of white oil. You can use a wok also instead of the pot. Once the oil is hot enough, I'm adding the chopped ginger and garlic and frying it for 1 minute until it turns light brown. Now I'm going to add the marinated chicken, and thereafter I'm adding the marinated shrimp and going to fry it for another 3 minutes until the color of the chicken and the shrimp turns white. Note that you can add any protein of your choice. Also, I did the marination for 15 minutes. Now I'm adding the onions, and after that it's time for me to add all the colorful vegetables. First I'm adding the carrots, after that the zucchini, broccoli, red bell peppers and the bok choy. Finally, I'm adding the mushrooms. Also, you can add any Chinese vegetables of your choice. Now I'm adding salt as per taste. Now I'm adding 1 teaspoon of soy sauce, as I will be making the gravy white, but if you want, you can add more. While stirring the vegetables, make sure they should get as much heat as possible in high flame, and also we stir it rather than stew the vegetables. I'm going to stir fry the entire vegetable with the shrimp and the chicken so that the flavors of the ginger, garlic and the soy sauce gets infused together. I'm not overcooking the vegetables, and keeping them half cooked because I'm going to add the chicken stock and it's gonna cook more. The perfectly cooked vegetables that will add to the flavors of the authentic Cantonese noodles. Now I'm adding the chicken stock into the vegetables. After adding the chicken stock, I'm going to put it on high flame to get a quick boil, and I'm going to cover the pan with the lid for approximately 3 minutes in high flame. Now I'm adding a pinch of MSG, and this is completely optional. As I mentioned below, as this is the authentic Cantonese style, so the vegetables are going to be a little raw so that you can get the crunchiness of the vegetables while it's perfectly cooked. So it's best to do the entire cooking in high flame. Now it's time to add the beaten egg, and after that mix this well. Thereafter, I'm adding the cornstarch slurry into the gravy or the sauce. And note that if you see that the cornstarch is not thickening the gravy well, then you can add 1 more tablespoon of cornstarch depending on the thickness you want. See, right now the sauce has started to thicken up because of the cornstarch, and this is the time when the sauce is ready and it's time to turn off the flame. So finally, it's time to do the plating. I'm adding the super delicious gravy into the crispy pan-fried noodles. The crispiness of the noodles and the glorious Cantonese sauce makes it the best ever combination, and it just tastes so good. So try this recipe, and this is going to be one of the best homemade Cantonese gravy noodles you have ever tried. Comment below to let me know how was it. Please like, share and subscribe my channel Soumiz World if you haven't yet. See you soon. Bye bye.